for dropping by this channel. To anyone who's new, this channel is dedicated to the life, work, and teachings of a very special being named Bruno Groening. My name's Arthur, and I share about Bruno's teachings and how his teachings actually saved my life. You can find out more about him here on this YouTube channel or on my website, thehealingstream.org. So I have been thinking lately about what is faith. And so, there's a religious definition of faith, like believing a certain idea or doctrine. But I believe faith is more about trust. And very specifically, trust that in the end, everything will be okay. Now, Bruno Groening taught us that nothing is impossible for God. Nothing is incurable. That the divine power helps and heals. However, how do we maintain faith when the healing or the help doesn't happen as quickly as we want it to? That's where the rubber meets the road. And so this gets into a really subtle aspect of Bruno's teaching that a healing or a help only will happen if it's what's best. And that specifically the timing of a healing, it will only occur at the right time for one's spiritual benefit. Many of us come to this teaching because we're seeking help and healing. I sure did. I'm very grateful for all the healing I received. And Bruno said that healings were only 10% of his work. And so what is that other 90%? I'm still trying to decipher that for myself and understand it. But a huge part of it is spiritual growth. And sometimes a healing might not be what's best for our spiritual growth. Now, my faith and trust is that ultimately everything will be healed, but not necessarily in the timing that we want it. So Bruno said the good will prevail. And he boldly declared that paradise will be restored on earth, that all evil, which is, of course, the source of suffering and problems, that all evil will be removed from this earth. And that includes us as individuals. But that doesn't mean it's going to happen in the timing in with which we want it. And Bruno himself said, I ask you not to set for yourself the time at which a healing occurs. And he said, I cannot spare you from the regulation pains. So some healings are very straightforward. You just give the burden away and it's gone. You just tune in and the burden is healed. Some burdens, there has to be some profound learning and changes that we need to go through before the healing can happen. So it's a very deep topic, and wow, we've got a lot of live viewers. Someone said, hi. Someone says, how are you doing? I'm doing great. Wow, lots of people saying hello. Thank you so much for that. To anyone who's dropping in live, this channel is about how to experience spiritual help and healing. This is just a quick little chat I'm giving about it, but you can find out more on my website, thehealingstream.org, or in this YouTube channel. Thank you so much to everyone. I'm doing really well, Jaden. Thanks for asking. And right now I'm just feeling a lot of trust that everything will be okay. And even that the problems and challenges serve the purpose of learning and spiritual growth. That's all I have for today. Thank you so very much for joining in. And I wish everyone a blessed, blessed day. Take care.